Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video I have two games from today's session where I go to a Predator without a Mozambique. Unfortunately I lost some points today, but I got some fun games out of it. The first game I was playing with Out, a loyal subscriber and moderator of my new arenas looking for group Discord, and Out is a great player to play with. We ran into an Octane who was aimbotting and ended up beating him, which was a lot of fun. The second game I was playing solo queue and got to sudden death, which was a hard game to win, but in the end we got it. I hope you will enjoy the gameplay. I will do my usual commentary over it. If you do, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Alright, let's start. I have Skynet. So this is the moment where Out and I got aimbotted by the Octane. And I will just continue the game from here and leave the commentary for the second game, since there's so much talking in it. It's kind of hard to do both and make the game hearable.
He's the same of the Octane of the last one, maybe. Yeah, he's the same. He's the same Octane. Octane aimbot, fuck.
I'm not gonna play bin this time. Be careful for the Octane. He's gonna play bin for sure. Horizon shit on! Horizon shit!
Okay, I can. Oh wait, I didn't need.
60 flash on him!
Knock!
Nice!
Beautiful nade, man. Beautiful nade. Best nade in my life. We thought.
I finished him. Finish him, I'm healing.
Okay.
Chill.
Okay. On me? Front of me.
I need to chill, I need to bet.
One. Octane is one. 50 HP. Right here, you got it. Nice play.
Let's go, bro.
Oh, he aimbot me. He aimbot me literally. We did super, like,
Perfect.
what's a part in Italian? I don't know if you can understand.
They're playing right side.
Okay. What's a part in Italian? I don't know if you can understand this part, but maybe I can explain you maybe later.
Octane
Nice.
like 150.
Yeah, nice. What the fuck? Okay, bro. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, man. Okay, bro. Okay. Pushing topic.
Where?
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
He's
bro.
cheating.
Believe
Octane
me.
is 100% fucking
Focus Horizons, he's cracked.
Knock one.
Good stuff, yo, you got the cheater. We
Knock
got
me
this.
here, knock
I
me.
shit on Horizon, chill.
Fuck.
You're fine.
I know, you can rest.
Almost cracked the lifeline.
Wait, I try to like finish him.
I'm resting.
Okay.
You're outside zone, bro.
Knock him, trying to kill him. I'm coming to him. I feel like kill this shit. What the fuck he says, you see that? Still alive.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think this game getting too, bro. What the fuck? He destroyed me. When I was flying, he hit me 150. What is that? What is this lobby, man? Right here. Still alive. Cover your back. Back, left one. Left one.
Horizon 1.
Left is one. Every day one. All one. Knock one. Left in. Behind the breach. Heal yourself.
I have no more heals.
Dang, bro, you was one.
Let's go. Let's go.
You are just better than me. You're just
No,
better.
I'm not. No, we're equals. We're equals.
No, you are carrying
We are
me.
equals.
Bro,
For
you are
sure.
carrying me. You have 600 more than me. What is that? 600 more than me, bro.
Be careful. Go back.
He's one.
Lifeline cracked.
All one.
Just chill.
Knock one. Easy. He's getting more dumb than my fucking. Trust me.
Let's go, bro. So this was the first game. The second game will be on drop-off. And it was a solo queue game like I told you before. And I will start with the 4th round. The first 3 rounds I won't show because I want to cut on the time, otherwise this video would be like 30 minutes long from 2 games and it's just not viable for you guys. I want to keep action in. And I start off with my mega ult to take control over center. The enemies can't really push in. There's 2 of us there, we have good cover and I can just aim the guy on the left, shoot him in the back. Tries to run, but one shot through the smoke to get a knock on him. Gets him out of the game, so now it's a 3v2. Now we can just reset and look for the other guys. And one is already in. Fortunately my teammates got knocked, but yeah. That's not without him getting knocked, and now it's a 2v1. So as you can see, it's a rampart and she has 2 walls with a minigun. It's a strat I see sometimes, also from Predator level players. It's very interesting. It's not something you saw before, but maybe it's getting more popular over time. But an arc star for 65 allowed me to push in and just kill her there. So moving up to the 5th round. I always start off with my mega ult and take immediate control over the left side. So we have more cover to play with, but the enemy team has a pretty smart strat of playing alongside with mid-range guns like the R301. This is where my Peacekeeper isn't effective at all. And unfortunately my teammate, the Bloodhound, got knocked there. So now it's a 2v3 for the enemy team. This is hard to win and my Bangalore already pushed in. I couldn't help her because I needed to heal and I'm alone now. So that's a GG for this round. So moving up to round number 6. Since the enemy team decided to play the long range game, I decided to grab a Vault and a Peacekeeper instead of only a Peacekeeper. And this should help me to counter their playstyle. Since it's hard to just run into these guys. They have rampant walls and will just retreat and keep playing long range, or at least mid range. And at this point I'm just trying to do as much damage as I can. And try to maintain control over the center of drop-off. This is very, very beneficial. And it's just a slow point of trying to get a knock, get as much damaging as I can and try to not get hit. And it's kind of working out since my aim seems to be a bit better than the enemies. So if you want to play this game, you can play that game. Look at cracked here, it's kind of scary, but just retreat to the door and heal up and try again. Enemy team isn't allowed to take the bin. I'm already looking at the bin because I want the heals. I'm out of my batteries. As you see, the last teammate of the enemy team retreats. I see the bin, I go for the bin, I can grab the heals and we have a major advantage over the enemy team now. I can't imagine them having as much heals as me now and as my team. So if we just keep playing this strategy, we should win in theory. Buff almost got knocked there. Challenged Bangalore, she almost got knocked. At this point I'm trying to get more aggressive on them. You see the enemy team is shield bedding. I'm just trying to get a nice angle on him. And a nice 99 on tricks got her out of the game. At this point we can get a little bit more aggressive, but I didn't want us to get knocked whilst pushing in. Play smart, don't die. And tell my teammates to just heal up. Try to not die, and if you just full reset, we will win, of course. Get a knock on the second guy. Move in a little bit more, and now it's just one. And we win the round. So moving up to round number 7, tiebreaker situation. And I decided to throw my Mega-Ult layer. I wanted to stun someone on this door in front of me, but as you can see the Mega-Ult bounces off and it actually stunned 2 people on the pillar. So this is something I'm gonna try to do consistently. Maybe it's possible, maybe it's just very lucky, but I will have to see. But because of it, I got 2 stuns on the enemy team. And since I have 2 stuns, I have 3 shots on them. And I can get a knock out of it, which is really nice. So this round is ours from this point out if we don't do something really stupid. Stay together, just push forward. Tell my team to stay together and push forward, but unfortunately I get correct. I'm the one who goes first and I'm the one that gets hit first, but my Bloodhound teammate got a knock on one, so now we can just ape without putting too much thought about it. And since the Pathfinder was shooting my body, I decided to return the favor on him. So, round number 8. This is match point for us, but like I told you before, it turns out into a sudden death, so watch and learn how I will lose this round. I started off with a nice 120 on the Path over there. And the enemy team doesn't even dare anymore to push in. So this gives us a major advantage. And I'm like, I can just hold them out, wait for zone to close and kill them that way. It's a very easy win that round. But something goes wrong in this round and you will see what happens. I'm just grabbing the heals. I only had 2 batteries, but now I have 3. So I'm big chilling. As you can see, the Bangalore is moving forward on the left side. You're alone, Bang. Since Bang is alone, I'm like immediately anxious for her to get knocked and lose the round. So I go to Bangalore. And as you can see, the Bloodhound gets knocked for it. He was alone, he didn't come with us. He probably didn't even notice we were moving in. And at this point it's a 2v3. So what can we do? We probably should have held a piece of cover inside with head glitches, like on the left door spawn. Like I'm looking at it on the right side. It's a really nice piece of cover to hold. And that way, if they push in, you get some free shots in. But that's not what didn't happen. We moved to the other side, and hopefully we could have pushed them off. Hold this piece of cover over here and prevent them from pushing in. Probably should have moved forward a little bit more since I can hold the head glitch over there. And at this point I'm just fully exposing myself when I'm peeking. And that way they can get more damage in. As you can see, the Bangalore smoked it out. I don't know which Bangalore it was, but it's not working in our favor. Luckily I have a DG though. Not really connecting. I get hit for 75. Going right at this point. I see people moving to the right door. Try to hold the right door. My left door isn't hold. Told them to hold left door. Right door isn't being contested anymore, so we can just hold the left door. This is a very good head glitch spot, by the way. If you want to hold people out from their door, this is the spot to do it. You can just crouch to cover yourself when you're shooting them. I tried to Maggie ult on them, but as you can see, the Maggie ult bounced off the top of the door and bounced off, so that failed. It's really unfortunate. I could have stunned 2 people there and engaged a push, but that's not what happened. I can push in. People were on low ground. I have some really poor shots on the rampart, and my teammates get pushed. I knocked the guy, but now it's 2v1. And as you can see, the Path brings out the devotion, which is really sketch, and I got shot in the back by the rampart, and I die. So moving up to sudden death. I don't even throw my ball, it's not necessary because the team can't even contest me. They know my ball will give me a speed boost and I will be in center first, so they don't even try to contest. And as you can see, the enemy team is already moving back. We have multiple angles now. The enemy team doesn't really have any angles and they're playing really passive. This is a big mistake on their part to not cover all the angles and playing this passive. I think in sudden death you should be more aggressive and show that you're not scared. And they really are just stuck at one place and not covering their angles, and I can just get 3 shots in and kill the Pathfinder. And this point is
come to me, there's one smoke, he's resting.
Tell my teammate to come to me to challenge the rampart together.
130.
Hit over 130, my teammate can just finish him off, and now it's the last guy and I can just jump in his face to finish him, and that was the game already. So that was a really quick sudden death round. So these were the games from today's session. I really hope you enjoyed them. Make sure to join my Discord, Rens Arenas LFG. This really helps you to find teammates and have a better time, because solo queue at the moment is really difficult. So I really recommend to go there. There are already over 100 people there who want to play and are looking for people, so I'd love to see you there. See you next time. Cheers!